Hey, what's going on? 2cwik4u coming to my next video. This is my weekly update and shout out video. So I'm going to start out with my shout outs. This week's first shout out goes out to TraxxasFreak98. He has a Stampede and a Nitro Sport. His little brother just got a 2-wheel drive Slash for Christmas. He's just an up and coming YouTuber right now. He only has 3 videos. They're all running videos. And his last one is of his little brother's 2-wheel drive Slash. And so definitely go check him out and help him out. You know, subscribe to that channel, get him going, get him off his feet. That's TraxxasFreak98. My next shout out goes out to Rustler VXL 2021. He also has a Rustler, Stampede, a Micro T and a Micro Crawler, a 3.3 Revo. He has a team associated. It's a RC18 MT, I believe. He also has a Blade helicopter and one of those Proto X quadcopters, the little tiny ones. You might have some other ones I might just miss. Then he does updates on boards with his GoPro. He has unboxings, and his last video was an update video, and he just put a new 3.3 motor in his Revo. So definitely go check his channel out and hit the subscribe button. That's Rustler VXL 2021. My last shout out this week goes out to RC Mad. He has a Hyper 7.5, FTX Carnage, Thunder Tiger SSK, and then I believe he's building a car as well. I believe he has bashing videos, unboxings, updates, reviews. And his last video is a vlog, which when I looked at it, basically, to me a vlog is like an update, basically. And he's just talking about, you know, he goes through all of his cars and what's going on, what's broke. So definitely check his channel out and hit the subscribe button for him. That's RC Mad. So as you see going in front of you is the Silver Bullet. But before I get to that, just a couple things I want to touch up on. Last week I gave a shout out to Big James RC, and I wanted just to mention on that is that he's doing a giveaway. I don't recall what the giveaway is of, but he's going to be doing a giveaway when he gets to 250 subscribers. So go over to Big James RC and hit the subscribe button on that and get him up to that 250 so we can get that giveaway started. And speaking of which, my 550 subscriber sticker giveaway is currently open right now. So if you haven't jumped on that giveaway, make sure you look at that video and find out what you need to do to get entered on that giveaway if you want to go for some stickers. And then last thing I want to show this week before I get into my actual updates is TRRC asked if he could see my helmet cam, and I showed it once before, I believe. See if that's even in frame. Yeah, there's my helmet cam. Of course the cam's not in it because that's what I record with. It's basically just a regular digital handheld camera. It sits in here. The lens actually comes out and sticks out of this hole that I created here. This back one has the screen where I could see, and that's, you know, my play and fast forward and actually get to the videos and delete video if I don't like it, whatever. But and on this side, just for the cord to hang out. That's it. Yeah, I just took some sheet metal and folded it up. So that's what that looks like. And then if you have questions for me, you know, just go ahead and ask them below, and if it's something I can show on video, I'll be more than happy to show it to you. So, but as far as what happened this week in my RC world, if you watched my last run with this car, I got it up to 106 miles an hour, which I'm extremely happy I did that. You know, that's a huge accomplishment for me. But in doing that, I ended with a crash. It wasn't too bad of a crash as far as, you know, as far as how it could have been for 106 miles an hour and some of the other crashes I've had, especially with this car and with ofna. But what happened was, if you can see this, let me get you off the stand. See, this body hold got completely torn. It was pushed through this one, and this one I kind of pushed somewhat back into place. You can still see there's a little gap there, but it was pulled way over here somewhere. And then this other one still pulled a little wacky. I haven't really messed with that one too much. But besides the body getting bumped right there, the dent you've seen in it that was right here, I pushed that one back out. But besides that, I tore my front fin, which I'll throw some shoe glue down on that and get that fixed again. But the major damage, if you could see that, I shattered this case. This case, yeah. If you could see right here on the cage itself got bent. You see it's shooting downhill pretty good, and when it did that, it must have crushed the battery somehow. And so as of right now, the battery's stuck in there. I can't even raise it out high enough to pull the battery out. I'm going to have to take the screws apart, get the cage actually off to get the battery out of there. So I'll get, I haven't had time again. Just time. I don't have a lot of time right now. Everything's, do this, do that. But, I will get to that and get this apart, get the battery out of there. Get this stripped apart, opened up, and actually see what the battery itself looks like, what the cells look like. From what I've looked at, what I could see, the top cell looks a little pushed, but doesn't look like there's any major damage, doesn't look punctured or anything like that. So I might have got lucky there and seeing how I could seal that back up. But then besides that, nothing really. Oh, actually one more thing. If you see my rear tower, there, I'm holding the camera somewhat straight. You see it has a backwards lean to it. That's what happened, was when this thing got hit, the entire tower, it didn't only get pushed down, but it got pushed back. And that's how it crushed the front of this case. And so right now my tower is leaning backwards. I'm going to have to get that tower pulled out. And I don't know if I could just rebend it back straight, or I'll just send it back to FLM and have them send me out a new one. But yep, that is all that's happened to the silver bullet on that last crash. So yeah, time to pull the system back out of it and retire it for once and for all. Well, I won't say once and for all. I'll more than likely put the system back in at some point and run it again. It is a fun car to run, but I will be putting it back into the ofna and try to get some big numbers with the ofna. So that's what's going on with the silver bullet. As far as the ofna, I'm currently in the fiberglassing stage of the body. Well, I'm currently in the shoe gluing stage of the body. Second coat of shoe glue. First coat of shoe glue I put down with the fiberglass mat. Second coat will be shoe glue only. I'm doing a little video, part 3 of my painting series, and that video should be out probably not for another 2 days, maybe 3 days, because I still got a fiberglass that takes a day to fiberglass. And that's going to be 2 coats of fiberglass as well. So yeah, so look for the body video. As soon as I get that body done, I'm going to put it back into the ofna and get some speed runs done with that. Speaking of the ofna, give me 1 second. Let me get this pulled off of here. There's the ofna. You see it? It's back on. Let me stop this. It's basically back together. I still need to put the, all the electronics, but I need to put the center, it's not even a diff really, the center gear, the spur in, and the dog bones, center dog bones. But besides that, it's needs wheels, of course. But yeah, it's all back together. I redid the diffs. They're nice and smooth. I'm real happy with them. They came out nicely. I didn't take the time to really clean the car up too much, because it's just going to get dirty again. I face reality. It's a used car. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. The ofna will be back on the road, hitting big numbers again. I haven't had time to pull the Savage apart yet. I will do that hopefully tomorrow, after I put my first layer of fiberglass down, if I get to fiberglassing tomorrow, which I'm hoping I do. But yeah, so look for more vids coming from me this week. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, but you'll see something from me. Alright, talk to you later. Alright, peace.